There's so much going on this weekend. If you're looking for something specific to do today, family-friendly event, Asian Festival happening from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in observance of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The event's going to be at UTSA's downtown campus. Beautiful new addition to the campus. There's going to be live entertainment, food, martial arts demonstrations. Clearly a family-friendly event. And we know there's a lot of people with a lot of events today, whether it's going to the festival, going to the lake, going to the river, going to the bays. We're going to be checking in with Sarah Spivey for your full holiday weekend forecast throughout the morning. But for now, time is 8:57, 74 degrees.
We'll see you right now.
All right, we are starting off with a live look out at the Alamo City. 74 degrees to start your Memorial Day weekend. Behind the scenes, we actually went outside, took a picture, and I got to say, it felt great to get the sunshine, breathe some fresh air, and now we're back in the cold air conditioning.
Well, you will need some hairsprays, scrunchies, Sarah.
Absolutely.
Walked outside.
Humid.
The first thing you guys said was, it was so humid out here.
Good thing Max has enough hairspray for the two of us.
All three of us, really. I got to compensate. Come on.
That's right. Hey, a lot of people visiting the Alamo City. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Just a friendly reminder, it's fawn season here in South Central Texas. Here's a look at a KSAT Connect picture sent in by a viewer. Key is do not touch the fawns. Let the mamas come back. They always come back after foraging a little bit. Beautiful picture there. Though, of that fawn. All right, if you're planning on traveling around South Central Texas, maybe visiting one of our many state parks today, enjoying some time outdoors, weather should be fine for the most part during the day here. You know, at Government Canyon, it'll be 87 and partly cloudy. Devil's River State Natural Area out west toward Del Rio, 85. A little bit more cloud cover out west. Enchanted Rock, 80 degrees. And Hill Country State Natural Area, 80 degrees as well. Really nice weather across South Central Texas. Tomorrow, however, we do have a few showers in the forecast, about 30% coverage. It's still going to be nice, so don't cancel your plans. 85. And then on Monday, Memorial Day itself, I think there will be some scattered storms out there. 40% coverage. There will be those that get rain and those that miss out. It's really difficult to know who's exactly going to get the rain this far out, but we'll continue to keep you updated. Coming up in the forecast, I got to look at your local lake levels as well. And of course, I'll give you a detailed look at that future cast coming up in a bit. Max.
Thank you, Sarah. If you're like us, you got an Amber Alert on your phone earlier this morning. The El Paso Police Department searching for 4 children, all believed to be in danger. Take a look. 4-year-old Michael Carmoni, 12-year-old Audrey Williams, 14-year-old Isabella Williams, and 16-year-old Aiden Williams. Police also searching for 42-year-old Jennifer Carmoni, all in connection with these 4 children's abduction. The suspect last seen in El Paso, apparently driving a red 2004 Ford F-150. If you have any information that can help investigators, you are asked to call the El Paso Police Department. Meanwhile, San Antonio police still searching for Zyla Fawkes, 2-year-old. She has black hair, brown eyes. Also searching for 9-year-old Camille Brown Sykes, who has black hair, brown eyes. Police searching for 29-year-old Julio Nahar Trevino in connection with these children's abduction. The suspect driving a gray 2008 Saturn Aura with a Texas license plate numbers SWS6018. Call San Antonio Police Department if you have any information.
New details this morning on a woman who died after falling out of a golf cart and hitting her head. She's been identified as 61-year-old Elva Rapinati, and the man who was with her is now facing charges. San Antonio police say the 53-year-old man who was with her is accused of intoxication manslaughter. They were riding in a golf cart on a private road in the Dominion neighborhood around 11:15 Thursday night. That's when the man took a left turn and lost control. Police say the woman fell out and hit her head. She was taken to a local hospital where she later died.
Big story we're following this morning. Details about that mid-air scare over South Korea.
A passenger opening an emergency exit while the plane was in the air.
ABC's Joe Benitez has those terrifying moments all caught on camera.
This morning, officials saying the 33-year-old man under arrest for opening that Asiana Airlines plane mid-flight felt suffocated and wanted out from the aircraft quickly. Authorities also saying the man felt stressed and was mentally struggling after recently losing his job. The terrifying scene captured on video on social media. Passengers holding on for dear life as wind rips through the cabin. South Korean officials say the man opened the door right after the captain said the plane was about to land, some 850 feet above ground.
At cruising altitude, there's enough pressure inside the cabin that it pushes the door against the hull of the airplane. But as the airplane descends, then the pressure begins to equalize.
The plane landing safely with that door still open. 194 passengers on board surviving, but 12 of them were rushed to the hospital after experiencing breathing problems.
The fact that this happened at very low altitude just prior to touchdown means that everybody should have been belted in. Nobody was going to get sucked out of the airplane. But the person who opened the door certainly was in danger of falling out.
And that was ABC's Gio Benitez reporting. If you're headed to the airport, there is one perk for parents traveling this weekend. TSA will allow teenagers 13 to 17 to go through the pre-check line with their parents if their parent has pre-check. Also traveling on the same reservation and pre-check is indicated on the teen's boarding pass. Kids 12 and under, they're already allowed to go through pre-check with their parents without restrictions.
And if you're heading out to the lake or the river this weekend, you won't be alone. The Bexar County Sheriff's deputies sending out a reminder to everyone headed out to the water to be careful. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar, Texas Parks and Wildlife, and the fire chief of the Bexar County coming together to share the message, especially when it comes to boating and driving.
If you're going to be out here, remember that all the same laws that apply out on the roadways, out in a public place, also apply out here on the water.
And keep an eye out today as crews will be patrolling popular places like Calaveras and Browning Lakes.
All right, I know a lot of people out and about to the lakes and the rivers today. Cannot say that enough. Be safe, be smart, don't get in trouble. Time now, 9:06, 74 degrees out.
A look outside with live cam, 74 degrees. We're telling you it's humid outside, but the big question is, Max, what hairspray do you use?
I'm going to be honest. What was it the other day where I used Tiffany Harth's hairspray? I was like, Tiff, I'm out of hairspray. She's like, I got you. We're a team here at KSAT, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We now want to go to the efforts to keep Americans safe in the ocean on both coasts this Memorial Day weekend and really for the rest of the summer.
State and local authorities stepping up the use of drones to keep an eye out for sharks and other potential hazards.
ABC's Jacqueline Lee explains.
This Memorial Day weekend, it's scary encounters like these making eyes in the skies, drones, all the more necessary.
Oh, tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me.
Water rescue teams across the country increasingly turning to drones for a bird's eye view to help them patrol beaches for sharks, rip currents, and swimmers in distress. Marine experts and lifeguards using drones up and down the coast to verify sightings and track shark movement.
If there's a shark in the area, we communicate that visual sighting of a shark via the drone to the lifeguard. The lifeguard would then go into their protocols of warning baiters by removing them from the water and keeping them safe.
New York State saying it is more than doubling its drone surveillance this season, adding an additional 10 drones to the already 8 in operation, some even equipped with flotation devices. And that's crystal clear picture.
Very clear. It's high-def photo.
A powerful tool, but not foolproof.
I think it's important to realize that it's not 100% effective 100% of the time. You know, different kinds of conditions occur over the course of a day or a week or a month.
Last summer, our Matt Gutman teamed up with Wilmington Fire and Police to demonstrate the potentially life-saving power of these high-tech drones.
This will give me precious time, and it will allow someone on the beach, a lifeguard, to swim out to me and help me get back to shore.
That was Jacqueline Lee and Matt Gutman reporting. But that is so cool to see how drones are really being used to help keep people safe. We're seeing it at SAPD using drones as well.
But you can see how powerful the water is, too.
Absolutely. One reason I like the lakes. There's no sharks.
That's fair.
And here's a look at some of the area reservoir levels, although our lake levels really are down quite a bit, especially Medina Reservoir, which is 83 feet below the conservation pool. It's only 5% full. Even Canyon Lake, which is relatively steady, is 12 feet below the conservation pool and only 76% full. Amistad Reservoir, 37% full, 50 feet below the conservation pool. You know, even though we've had some good rains, it really would take one big, large rain event to fill up some of these lakes. And even though we have the chance for rain this weekend, I don't think that this weekend is the chance, to be honest with you. Here's a look at temperatures out there right now. 76 degrees in Del Rio, 74 in San Antonio, 70 in Rock Springs, and 76 in Pleasanton. We started in the upper 60s, so we're already warming up pretty effectively. And when you look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, we're going to be in the low 80s by noon in the next couple of hours here. Southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I tacked on a 10% chance for a stray shower this afternoon. If you end up getting a 10% chance for the storms, go ahead and buy a lottery ticket. But it is at least a small possibility. 87 for the high temperature, and then later on tonight, once the sun sets, we'll be in the 70s. It's going to be a great evening tonight, especially around San Antonio. Out west, though, there will be some storms later on tonight. We'll talk about that in a bit. Otherwise, it's going to be 88 in New Braunfels, 87 in Devine, 86 in Hondo, 83 in Boerne and in Bulverde, 84 in Kerrville, and 89 in Floresville. All right, here's a look at our weather setup. We've got humid Gulf of Mexico air right over San Antonio, dry desert air to the west. This is that West Texas dry line. The West Texas dry line is going to inch eastward throughout the day today, and tonight it's going to fire off some storms closer to the border. This is a look at 11 p.m. just before midnight. In Del Rio, we expect to see some thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the stronger side, but as the storms move east overnight, it could be noisy for areas like Uvalde. We're going to see if those storms can hang on to make it to San Antonio during the day tomorrow. Right now, I've got about a 30% chance for a few showers and storms, especially during the first part of the day tomorrow. Do not cancel your plans tomorrow. Keep them. Again, only about 30% coverage. So like those summer showers that we get sometimes, you might get one tomorrow. And on Monday, storm chances are looking a little bit better. We've got about 40% coverage on Monday, Memorial Day itself. I think that this forecast model does a great job of showing how streaky in nature those showers and storms will be. There will be those that get rain, and there will be those that miss out on the rain on Monday. There may be some thunder and lightning, but I don't anticipate any large hail, any damaging hail or anything like that. So severe weather is not a major concern for us this weekend. We will continue to keep you posted as we get closer to Memorial Day. Again, that KSAT Weather Authority app, I'm not just saying it, it really is great because we send you notifications right to your phone, and there's a radar on there as well, so you can keep your eye on things. Looking ahead, again, tomorrow, only a 30% chance. Monday, a 40% chance. Clouds are going to be more stubborn on Monday, so we lowered those temperatures. Highs only in the low 80s, closer to 80 degrees. And then in the week ahead, fairly quiet. It's going to be warm and humid. Highs are going to be near 90 degrees. I showed you the lake levels. A lot of people also on some of our rivers, Guadalupe, Comal. So coming up, I've got to look at your tubing forecast as well.
And also, don't forget that sunscreen, right? Because a lot of people are going to be outdoors for a long time.
The UV index is a part of the tubing forecast. I will show you that.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Just about 9:16, 75 degrees.
Just ahead, an update on our KSAT garden.
Whoa.
And here's a hint, there's a lot of corn. Sarah Costa has those details next.
All right. I will say the corn is delicious.
You tried it already.
I tried. Her and David Elder made corn. They made nachos, and there was corn in there. It was actually.
I'm excited then.
It was fantastic.
Let's take a look at some lotto numbers. Your pick 3, 630, Fireball 1, and your daily 4, 5720, Fireball 3.
Cash 5, 18, 22, 27, 35. Here we go. Mega Millions, 12, 20, 37, 41, 64. Big number 1, Megaplier 3. Good luck. We'll be right back.
Guys, it's corn harvest day. You want to see these tassels pop up on your corn because corn is pollinated by the wind. And so when it gets windy, you want the tassels to kind of naturally shake out and have those seeds fall down. And that's how you get corn husks, like that one. Okay, so our corn, it's a little sad because it's shorty just like me, but that's because it's missing a nutrient, the sun. This corn didn't get enough sun in it, but this is the plot we are given for our garden here at KSAT. But I'm just happy that our corn actually grew. You know the corn is ready when the little tassels, the ponytails here, are brown and they're dry like this one is. Another indicator, the husk is leaning away from the stalk, which means harvest time. And you're gonna prick it. And if it's milky, just like that, it is ready to go. Homegrown, organic, no pesticides or GMOs, and store-bought. It's ugly, it's small, but it's gonna pack a lot of flavor. Cheers. Tune in Saturday at 10 a.m. to Texas Eats right after GMSA weekends, where Gardening with KSAT teams up with David Elder to make corn cup nachos with some of our very own sweet corn. Planting is healing. Sarah Costa, KSAT 12 News.
I think I saw you there in the background trying to get some corn.
I was in the back. We were filming something else, but I was like sitting there. I was like, hello. Yeah. But this is a crossover we've been waiting for. Best crossover since the 1990s. GMSA weekend and David Elder, Texas Eats, 10 a.m. Don't miss it. But we know a lot of people this weekend. They're going to be headed to the movies today, watching the live action film of Little Mermaid.
CNN's Rick DeMagella sat down with the cast to talk about some of the classic songs.
I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now.
The cast of Disney's reimagining of The Little Mermaid knew just how important their performances would be, especially when it came to the film's iconic songs.
I think finding that balance was very important to me because I consider myself a singer, a musician first, and I really just want to honor the art that was there, that was done before us. So the work of Alan Menken, who is a legend, is just so beautiful, and the fact that we had his stamp of approval and him guiding us through these songs as well as the new songs was amazing for me.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
The nice thing about working on songs is very different than listening to songs. And so even though I still knew these songs from when I was a kid, I gained a whole new appreciation for how really great those songs are.
Kiss the girl, sha-la-la-la-la, float on up and listen to this song say kiss the girl.
It was always on replay in my house, just because I don't remember the first time watching it, just because I was so young when I was showed it. So I don't remember not knowing these songs.
Why don't you kiss the girl? Come on and kiss the girl.
Go on and kiss the girl.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick DeMagella.
My house is filled with Disney movies.
Okay.
My daughter loves Moana too.
Oh, okay. Do you guys plan to go see it?
I hope to see it, but my daughter's so little right now to go to the movies to see that. But no, it looks great, honestly. Yeah.
Music sounds great too.
Yeah.
All right, time now. 9:23. It's 6:23. 9:23. 75 degrees out.
There's more to come.
All right, graduation postponed. This is a crazy story you might have seen on social media. Graduation postponed for a small Texas high school. After the break, why some seniors are having to wait a little bit longer to graduate and how the town is actually coming together to try to help them celebrate. Good morning and welcome back. Marlin High School, not too far from Waco, they had to postpone their graduation this year because only 5 seniors were eligible to walk the stage.
It is a very small school with only 33 seniors in the class, and the school says absences and missing credits are to blame. When they announced the ceremony won't happen until June, the community came together to recognize those 5 students for their achievements. Marlin Missionary Baptist Church held an impromptu celebration. Students were able to receive a certificate from the church, and their families were able to cheer them on.
And it's really backed by our community because two people couldn't have pulled this off. We are a community who, when we are faced with adversity, we pull together just like a family. I love Marlon, I love you guys, and I thank you all for coming together and helping to support the class of 2023. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. One big family at Marlin High School working with the other students to get them caught up, whether that's absences or the necessary classes to finish so that more than 5 kids can graduate for the great class of 2023.
Well, congratulations to all those kids.
Time now, 9:28, 76 degrees.
Taking a live look at the roads, it's going to get busy out there, so pack some patience. Sarah has your forecast coming up.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy weekend, 9:31 this Saturday. It is May 27th. The weather has been perfect this morning. It's been a long morning. We made it outside.
Yes, we did.
You have the family coming in today?
Yes.
Any good plans?
Be outdoors.
Ooh.
Today is the day, right, Sarah?
Yeah, and you know what? Even the pollen count is lower too, which is great news. Molds are down from yesterday. They were high. They're still moderate, so still elevated a little bit, but all in all, pretty good. Taking a look at your floating forecast, a lot of people are going to be hitting up the Guadalupe or the Comal and floating on the rivers today. It's going to be great. Temperatures are going to warm up to about 87. Very little chance for rain. UV index is going to be very high though, so skin damage time within 15 minutes. Make sure to use some of that sunscreen. One thing I want to talk about here is a look at our rain chances over the coming days. Looks like we're going to have a 30 to 40% chance of rain both Sunday and Monday. By the way, I've been talking a little bit about coverage of rain, 40% coverage. Well, when we're talking about rain chances, we're talking about the chance of the rain happening, and it's a combination of the coverage as well. That's a little behind the scenes of forecasting. I'll tell you more about what you can expect for the rest of Memorial Day weekend coming up in just a bit. Max.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, happening today, Texas lawmakers could vote on the 20 articles of impeachment against State Attorney General Ken Paxton. Obviously, a story we've been following very closely. So these articles of impeachment, they outline a laundry list of accusations against Paxton. Those allegations include bribery, misappropriation of public resources. So yesterday afternoon, Paxton called the investigation and expected vote that we expect to see today a, quote, illegal impeachment scheme. Here's what he had to say.
This shameful process was curated from the start as an act of political retribution. Every politician who supports this deceitful impeachment attempt will inflict lasting damage on the credibility of the Texas House.
So the Attorney General also asking his supporters to peacefully protest today at the state capitol. A committee memo says the House will take up the impeachment debate at 1 o'clock this afternoon. If the House does vote to impeach Paxton, he would then go to trial in the Texas Senate. Right now on KSAT.com, we have a full breakdown how the Attorney General got to this point, including the events leading up to all of this. We also explain how the impeachment process works. Just head to KSAT.com. The story will be on the homepage.
Now to the courtroom, where shocking text messages from the Trinity University sophomore who died in the company of her boyfriend show she feared he would kill her.
As Eric Hernandez reports, more of those texts could play a vital role in the murder retrial of Mark Howerton.
Dozens of text messages between Mark Howerton and Kaylee Mandotti, days leading up to her murder, shown in court. Mandotti died in October 2017 from what a medical examiner ruled was blunt force trauma to the head. Howerton showed up to a Luling hospital with an unconscious Mandotti, semi-nude and not breathing. She would die from her injuries 2 days later. Text messages showed Howerton pleading with Mandotti to talk to him and to stop ignoring him. In one exchange, Mandotti texted, "I need some space." Howerton responded, "Thanks for making me depressed. I'm killing myself." Howerton's text messages continued, demanding Mandotti meet him outside her dorm or he was going to commit suicide. Prosecutors hoping the text messages would show the jury how Mandotti was trying to get out of the relationship. But one particular text exchange between Mandotti and her ex-boyfriend Jet Burcham made it clear that she feared for her life. She texted Burcham, "How do I break up with Mark? I'm so scared. If I get killed, which is honestly probable, "No, I love you." Because of the holiday, testimony in this case won't resume until Tuesday morning. If he is found guilty, Howerton is facing up to life in prison. At the Cadena Reeves Justice Center, Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
All right, now to a bill that would make Narcan more widely available to Texas students. That bill headed to Governor Greg Abbott's desk. Senate Bill 629. It would require Narcan at public schools that serve grades 6 through 12. It received final approval just yesterday, a few days before the regular legislative session ends. The CDC says youth overdose deaths is a jarring statistic. They've jumped from around 500 reported in 2019 to more than 1,100 in 2021. So if Governor Abbott signs the bill, it immediately becomes law. And this weekend, likely to go down in the record books, a record number of Americans flying for their holiday getaways.
Here's ABC's Elwin Lopez at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta.
This morning, millions were taken to the skies in numbers not seen since before the pandemic. Passengers navigating huge lines across several airports for the big holiday escape.
The line was like super long.
Nationwide, nearly 3.4 million are expected to take off over the holiday weekend. That's up 11% from 2022 and more than 5% from 2019.
I'm heading to Rome, Italy for a family trip over Memorial Day, which was planned for 2 years ago during COVID, and we're finally getting out there.
On Thursday alone, more than 2.5 million travelers went through TSA checkpoints. That's the highest number since 2019.
The early data suggests that we may have just seen the busiest travel day since before COVID, and the system held up quite well. Less than 1% of flights were canceled.
Some travelers already getting a taste of what is expected to be one of the busiest travel seasons on record.
The airport this morning in Indianapolis was the busiest I've ever seen it.
Now that I'm in line, I feel less stressed. Now let's see if the plane takes off.
As for the best time to board, experts say the earlier, the better.
Flights that depart after 8 a.m. are about twice as likely to be delayed or canceled as those early bird flights. So take the earliest flight of the day if possible. Save yourself a little bit of potential disruption.
And those busy scenes continue. Now here in Atlanta, we could see more than 2 million passengers up until May 31st. Elwin Lopez, ABC News, Atlanta.
All right, time now, 9:38, 76 degrees.
And after the break, our holiday travel coverage continues. Alyssa Cole is standing by with a live report from New Braunfels.
And talking about airports, Jesse DeGato did a great story yesterday. San Antonio International Airport, they expect record travel here in San Antonio. You take a live look out at the Alamo City. If you are driving, if you are hitting the skies, make sure to be safe, be smart. If anything pops up, we'll keep you posted. We'll be right back. It is Memorial Day weekend, and that means at least 42 million travelers hitting the highways across our country.
Here at home, we've already seen a busy morning. Alyssa Cole joins us in New Braunfels at a travel rest stop. Good morning, Alyssa. Are people budgeting for gas?
Yes, good morning, you all. People are budgeting for gas. It has been a busy morning over here in the New Braunfels area. We have the HEB, Exxon, and Buc-ee's gas stations here all in this I-35 corridor. But I'm here with another traveler hitting the Texas highways and byways. Good morning. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Renee, and I'm coming in from Fort Worth, or south of Fort Worth, to New Braunfels to float the river for the Memorial Day holiday.
Perfect. Floating the river.
Yes.
Talking about floating rivers, let's talk about floating on down the highway with the gas prices. How did you all have to budget this morning?
Well, let's just say that pulling a camper to come down here, we had to fill it twice, and it was like 9.5 miles per gallon, and it's like $70 to fill up each time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And would you say it was worth it?
It was worth it, but it's still expensive just having those memories, making time and having fun because, you know, everyday life, making money to spend money.
Right, exactly.
So,
yes, well, you know what? We won't keep you long because we know you're on the move. So thank you so much for joining us. And we wish you safe travels.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And everybody watching this, you all definitely want to prepare because the prices are different from years past. We got a chance to talk to a mother and daughter here at the gas station, too. They say they're taking a short trip from New Braunfels to San Antonio, and they still had to budget out gas as well. Take a listen.
We're hitting every highway because I work 12 hours a day and I feel like I need a break. So we're just gonna head and see some relatives in San Antonio. I just put 10 in right now, and it's literally go to and from. We're not even making any extra stops. It is kind of hard, you know, but I mean, we can't stay inside always. I haven't seen my family, my nephews, they're little guys, so I haven't seen them. The FaceTime can only last so long, so we want to make the trip, at least get something out of this 3-day weekend.
Yes, you all, and right now the national average price for gas is roughly about $3.58, but it's a little cheaper here in San Antonio. It's sitting at about $3.12, $3.13 right now for a gallon of gas for regular gas. So if you're looking to hit those highways, you definitely want to prepare ahead of time. And one last tip before we let you go. Also, another thing to keep in mind, we've learned from AAA that the busiest times for the roadways later this weekend or at the end of the weekend will be on Monday afternoon. That's when we are anticipating to see much busier highway traffic commuters during that time. But for now, reporting in New Braunfels, Alyssa Cole, KSAT 12 News.
That's great. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Yes, I can attest to the Memorial Day traffic being the worst. I remember one time I was coming back home to San Antonio from College Station. It took me, what usually takes me 3.5 hours, it took me 8 hours because of a crash. So you never know. You never know what you're going to run into on Memorial Day. So good luck, everybody out there. By the way, the weather for us for Memorial Day weekend, we're going to be dodging a few downpours in the coming days. But today, Saturday, looks rain-free for the most part around San Antonio. Out west, after sunset, some storms will develop late tonight. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Temperatures out there. 74 degrees in San Antonio. A little bit more sun around San Antonio than out west, where it's 70 in Rock Springs, 75 in Uvalde, and 76 in Del Rio. Close around San Antonio, full sun in Bulverde this morning and in New Braunfels, 76 degrees out in New Braunfels, 76 at Stinson, and 74 in Comfort. Here's your forecast for the day around San Antonio. Partly cloudy skies by noon will be at 83, and in the afternoon, 87 for the high temperature today. Only a measly 10% chance for a shower or storm this afternoon. It's going to be a mainly quiet day with temperatures falling into the 70s after sunset. Around San Antonio, it's going to be a great night after sunset. However, out west, there will be some storms developing. We'll talk about that in a bit, but here's a look at highs in your neighborhood. It's going to be 91 in Crescent Springs, 87 in Pleasanton, 81 in Rock Springs, 87 in Del Rio, 87 in Gonzales, 89 in Nixon Smiley, 87 in Port Essay, 83 in Boerne, 86 in Bandera, and 86 in Hondo. Showing you the satellite and radar right now. Can you see that complex of storms that's pushing through north central Texas? This is hitching a ride along those upper level winds. And so if you have plans to travel north of San Antonio today, perhaps up I-35, as you get toward Waco, there might be some thunderstorms out there. Or if you know anybody who's traveling around the Waco area, know that there could be some storms in a couple of hours. Meanwhile, though, this will likely fizzle out before it reaches Austin. All of this along a ridge of high pressure. Take a look out toward areas near to El Paso. You see all of that light rain activity. That's going to be moving eastward along a dry line, and eventually some storms are going to develop out west tonight. This is a snapshot of 11 p.m. tonight. So Del Rio, late tonight in the overnight hours, some thunder, some lightning, some times of heavy rain possible. But as these storms move east overnight, they're likely going to fall apart a lot tomorrow. However, we're going to have outflow boundaries from some storms from the overnight hours. So during the day tomorrow, I did put in a 30% chance or 30% coverage of some isolated showers tomorrow, perhaps a rumble of thunder. We have better storm chances on Monday, Memorial Day, but even then coverage is only going to be about 40%. So not everybody is going to be seeing showers and storms on Monday, but it is a possibility. This is a look at noon on Monday. You can see how scattered in nature these showers and storms will be. There will be those who see rain on Monday, and there will be those who do not. That's the nature of scattered showers and storms. So do not cancel your plans outdoors. Just have that KSAT Weather Authority app handy. We got a radar on there, and meteorologist Mia Montgomery and I, along with meteorologist Mike Osterhage, we're going to be sending you updates throughout Memorial Day weekend to keep you prepared. But this is the thought right now. 87 today and quiet, 30% chance tomorrow. On Sunday, 85, 40% chance on Monday for scattered storms. Temperatures a little bit cooler because I think on Monday it's going to be hard for us to see a lot of sun. We'll see peaks of sun here and there on Monday, but a lot of sun will be harder to come by. 82 for the high. And then in the week ahead, after the extended weekend, we're going to be looking at a warm and humid week with highs near 90 degrees. I got the pollen count in. I'll have that for you in the next little block there.
All right, so we talked Tiff's family's coming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Do you have any good plans? Any family events?
My sister's coming in town. I'm going to be working all weekend, but my sister's coming in town, so we're going to get some sis time in between.
I love that family time.
Yep.
Love it.
And if you're heading outdoors, remember also the sunscreen and the H2O.
Yes, thanks for that. You can tell Tiffany's a mom.
Time now, just about 9:49, 76 degrees.
And that's not all the fun in the KSAT garden. After the break, Sarah Costa joins David Elder in the Texas Eats Outdoor Kitchen to grill up Max's favorite foods and some fresh veggies.
It was, I'm not saying I doubt David and Sarah, but it was very delicious.
It was top notch.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at those lotto numbers. Pick 3, 630, Fireball 1. Daily 4, 5720, Fireball 3.
You catch 5, 5, 18, 22, 27, 35. Your Mega Millions, 12, 20, 37, 41, 64, 1. Good luck.
Now we're going to show you guys how to make a delicious dish using some of the corn that you grew right here at the KSAT garden. This is a corn in the cup nachos, and we put our own little flair on there. You can see
sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
And you know, the corn that grew in this garden, it was small corn because it was organic. You don't have any, pesticides or GMOs in it. Completely natural,
right.
But it packed a lot of punch.
All right, it was delicious. What they did was they had the chicken, they had the cheese, they had the sweet corn. It was fantastic. Obviously, couldn't say this enough. Stick around, 10 a.m. Look at that. I mean, the cheese.
It looks so healthy and colorful.
Okay, not as healthy. It definitely was colorful and it was delicious. Worth the wait. I'll say that much.
I'm excited to try the next plate that they make together.
I hope they make more.
Yes, and bring it here to the weekend.
Yeah, I know. All right, time is 9:54, 77 degrees.
We'll be right back. And before you go, if you're heading out to the lake or the river this weekend, you won't be alone. And Bexar County Sheriff's deputies sending out a reminder to everyone headed out to the water to be careful. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar, Texas Parks and Wildlife, the fire chief of Bexar County coming together to share the message, especially when it comes to boating and driving.
If you're going to be out here, remember that all the same laws that apply out on the roadways, out in a public place, also apply out here on the water.
And keep an eye out today as crews will be patrolling popular places like Calaveras and Brown Lakes.
All right, so there's a lot of events going on today. We have the Asian Festival, starts at 10 a.m., just a few minutes away. UTSA downtown campus, tickets are $15. You can expect a lot of family-friendly stuff. Food, performances, music, games, arts and crafts, and of course, fashion. And then, of course, we have the VISTA Brewing Anniversary Party. Starts at noon, goes to 8 p.m. Address on your screen, 1333 Buena Vista Street. Celebrate 2 years of VISTA Brewing in San Antonio. A full day. We got live music. It's going to be a beautiful day out there. Food, and of course, because you're at VISTA Brewing, we have brews. And then...
MetFest. No, Sarah's excited about this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Sarah's dancing a little bit.
Deco Ballroom. It starts at 4 p.m. It is a 3-day event. By the way, if you are a veteran, thank you for your service. Only $5 per day with a military ID. And it's going to be great because the pollen count is low today, which we're excited about. Well, pardon me, molds are moderate, but they're down so much from yesterday that it feels low outside. And looking at your Memorial Day weekend, 87 for the high today. Only a few showers tomorrow, about 30% chance, 30% coverage tomorrow, so don't cancel your plans. Monday, Memorial Day, a few more storms, possible about 40% coverage there. High will only be 82. We are not concerned about severe weather, but we'll of course keep an eye on the radar for you. As for the forecast over the next several days, it is going to be warm and muggy, highs near 90, and we have a very special guest to close out the show.
Sophia, say hi.
Tiffany, this is your daughter, Miss Sophia.
Yes.
She's so adorable.
It's all about family this weekend, so I'm excited for her to be here with my KSAT family.
She's so adorable.
Tiffany doing like the super mom thing, reading stories with the baby in hand. Very impressive. Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Oh, she's shy. But now she's San Antonio famous.
So we have your husband and your
My
your
mom.
in the studio as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. This has been a fun weekend so far.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, this morning.
This morning, I know.
I've been up a little bit late.
Yeah, no, it's completely okay. And so, guys, stay with us. 10 a.m. Texas Eats. We have that crossover, GMSA weekends and Texas Eats. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow morning.